A lot of people have been talking to me recently about their faulty funnel. And no, that's not because I'm a doctor with a specialism in matters of a personal nature. It's because I'm a marketing strategist who spent years of my career talking to clients about the prototypical marketing funnel, only to find it lacking when you get beyond the level of talking about campaigns. So today I'd like to propose an alternative model. One influenced by the way in which sports teams are assembled and run. But first, it's important to make sure that we're on the same page, that we all understand what I mean by a sales funnel. Funnels are typically used in marketing circles to visualize the journey a customer makes from being made aware of your product to considering making a purchase to ultimately buying. As the number of people naturally decreases through that process, so the funnel visually represents that and helps a marketer to understand how best to focus their energy and their budget. The problem is that the process to sale is only one part of marketing. Ultimately, selling is hard work and it's expensive. So most businesses will agree that the best customers you can target are those that are already in your system, those that have fallen out the bottom of the funnel, so to speak. How does our pre-existing model account for them? And here's the hidden fault in the system. How do you come up with the thing that you're putting in the top of the funnel? Ultimately, you need to develop something of substance before you even get your funnel out, and that substance has to be substantial enough that your customers take notice. Developing that substance costs money and requires effort, as does looking after your pre-existing customers, yet the sales funnel neglects both, and as such, many business owners and marketers neglect them too, and then wonder why they're constantly finding themselves chasing sales. Here's my alternative model. Lay out your marketing activity as if it was a lineup for a sports team. You can choose a football team, a rugby 15, a cricket 11, an American football formation, a basketball lineup, whatever you like. But note how in every single one of those teams, there are players whose primary responsibility is converting, assisting, commanding the middle of the field, providing solidity, and finally, a safety net in case things go wrong. Those team roles should now be applied to your marketing activity. Got a website that sells your product? Then that's a converter. Running ads that drive traffic to that website? Well, they're assistants or commanders. But here are the parts the funnel misses. In order to run those ads or to make that website as compelling as it can be, you need to be creating brand propositions, key messaging, images, articles, and videos that inspire, entertain, and inform your customers. At best hinted at or alluded to in the funnel, in my lineup model, these activities are the defensive players in your team. Similarly, what are you doing to prevent losing customers? Are you monitoring your social media feeds for complaints? Do you send newsletters to ensure that your current customers don't forget about you and to encourage repeat sales? Well, those need to be accounted for too. These are the customers that have gone through the funnel and are now sloshing around on the floor, according to other models. But in the lineup model, they're the goalkeepers, the wicket keepers, the fullbacks in rugby, who act as your last line of defense, snuffing out threats wherever possible, and, if they're good at what they do, starting off attacks again. They're not the glory boys who score all the points, but they are absolutely vital to ensuring your team isn't constantly having to outscore the opposition. In the lineup model, they're given the same amount of importance as your converters, and a marketing strategy built around a balanced approach to team building is a strategy that is set up for long-term success. Over the coming months, I'll be expanding on this model and going into more detail about which marketing activities most easily lend themselves to specific roles within your team. Follow me on social media to get those updates first. And if you'd like to discover how an X-CMO can use the lineup model to help you embody your ambition, visit x-cmo.com.